Hello, my beautiful yogis. Today we are here to create space for release and softness, especially in the areas where we tend to carry the weight of the world, our neck and shoulders. As we begin, find a comfortable position. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and take a deep, calming breath in through the nose and let it all go. As you inhale, imagine your breath traveling to the areas of tension in the neck and shoulders, and as you exhale, feel the tension melt away. Now we will come into some neck rolls. So slowly lower your chin to the chest and begin to gently roll your head one direction, creating slow, mindful circles. Pause if you find a spot of tension and breathe into it. Now we will reverse the direction, still creating those slow circles. Now we will release and come into a neck hold. So bring your right hand behind you, or you can leave it straight out to the side on the mat, and use your left hand to gently guide your left ear towards the left shoulder and feel the stretch along the right side of the neck. And be sure to keep breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Now we will slowly release and switch sides. So however you want to keep your left arm, and then just gently guide the right ear towards the right shoulder, feeling the stretch in the left side of the neck. And now we will release and come into some cat-cows to warm up the spine. So come into the tabletop position on all fours. And then on the inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. On your exhale, round the spine and tuck the chin to your chest. Flow with the breath. Feel the stretch along your neck as you move mindfully and slowly. And now we will come back to a neutral spine and then come into thread the needle. So lift the right arm up towards the sky and thread it under the left. And you can take the left arm to the top of the mat, or you can take it behind you in a bind if that is available for you today. As you breathe into this posture, allow the tension to melt from your neck and your upper back. We'll stay here for a few more breaths and then switch sides. And now we will release, come back to tabletop, shake it out, and then just switch sides. So raising the left arm up towards the sky now and threading it under the right with the palm facing up. And again, you can take that arm to the top of the mat, or you can take it in a bind behind you for a deeper stretch if that is available for you today. And remember to keep breathing deeply in and out through the nose. And now we will slowly release and come into a mountain for a few breaths. So we will come to stand tall at the top of the mat, grounding through the feet and really lengthening through the crown of your head. And breathe deeply, inviting release in the neck and the shoulders. So now we're going to come into our warrior two. So we're just going to step the left foot back, keeping the front foot forward and sending the heel to the back corner of the mat, raising the arms, gazing over the fingertips, and make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. And now we will come into extended triangles. So straighten the front leg and hinge at the hips. Extend the left arm toward the sky and release any tension in the neck. You can gaze up or down depending on how it feels for you today. And now we will return to warrior two. So bend the front knee and parallel the arms. And then come into a high lunge and step to the top of the mat. And now we're just going to switch sides. So now we will come back into our warrior two, stepping the right foot back this time, bending that front leg and bringing the arms up parallel, and then softly gazing over your left fingertips. Now we will come back into extended triangle, hinging at the hips and sending the right arm up toward the sky, releasing any tension in the neck. And now we will come back to warrior two. And then swivel the back leg to come into a high lunge. And now we will step back into downward facing dog, pressing the palms firmly into the mat, letting the head hang heavy, creating space in the neck and the shoulders. And then we will walk or step the feet towards the hands and just come into our standing forward fold. Allow the arms and the head to hang heavy. Shake your head gently, yes and no, releasing tension in the neck. And now we will release and come to a seated position to our bound angle, bringing the soles of the feet together. And you can hold the feet or the ankles as you lengthen your spine, breathing deeply, softening the shoulders and the neck. And you can stay upright here, or you can take some slight neck rolls on each side. Just bring the head forward and back. And then release and switch sides. And now we will gently release and then come into eagle arms. So sit comfortably and bring your arms straight out. Cross the right arm under the left, wrapping at the elbows, and lift the elbows and feel the stretch across your upper back and your shoulders. Breathing deeply into this pose. And now we will slowly release, shake it out, and then just switch sides. So wrapping the left arm under the right now and lifting the elbows slightly to feel the stretch. And now we will release and come into half Lord of the Fishes. I love this one. So you'll sit with your legs extended out long in front of you, and then you're just going to bring the right foot to the left hip, and then take the left leg and bring it to the outside of that right knee. Sitting up straight, and then now we're going to bring the left arm behind you, raise the right arm up to the sky, and twist towards the left. With each inhale, lengthen the spine, and with each exhale, deepen the twist, releasing the tension along the spine and the neck. And now we will release. So bring the legs back out in front of you, and then we're just going to switch sides. So bringing the left foot now to the outside of that right hip, and take the right foot and put it outside the left knee. Bringing the right arm behind you and twisting towards the right. With each inhale, again, we're going to really lengthen through the spine and release tension on the exhales. And now we will release and shake it out. And then come into our Sphinx. So we're going to lie on the belly, bringing the elbows under the shoulders and lifting the chest on the next inhale and gently gazing forward. Allow the front of the neck to open, breathing deeply into this gentle back bend. And now we will come out and come into puppy pose. So from all fours, we're just going to slowly start to walk the hands forward, lowering the chest towards the mat, letting your forehead rest, feeling the stretch along the shoulders and the neck. And now we will release, come back up to all fours, and then just come into a wide child's pose. So bring the legs out and sit the hips back to your heels, resting the forehead on the mat. Let the breath soften, releasing any more tension in the neck, shoulders, and upper back. And gently release. And then we're going to come onto our back now to come into bridge pose. So lie on the back, bending the knees, placing them close to the hips. And now on the inhale, we're going to lift the hips towards the ceiling, keeping the neck long yet relaxed. And then we're just going to breathe deeply here. And now we will slowly release the hips to the mat. And then just hug the knees into the chest. You can rock gently side to side to massage the lower back if you'd like. Letting the head and the neck soften completely here. And now we will release and extend the legs out long to prepare the body for Savasana. So let the legs be heavy, let the arms rest by the sides, palms facing up. Close the eyes and allow the body to settle into stillness. Feel the tension melt away from the neck, shoulders, leaving you with a sense of lightness and peace. You can stay in Savasana as long as you'd like, but if you are ready, you can gently begin to wake up the body by wiggling the fingers, the toes, and then we will gently roll over towards the right. Full inhale and exhale. And then we will gently and slowly come up to a seated position. Thank you for joining me today and taking this time to care for your body. And I hope the sense of release carries you throughout your day. Now we'll raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, heart center. And thank you for joining me today. Until next time, beautiful yogi.